All right. Actually, you can go ahead and show the pawn shop games too, because that we went there next. So, he found mainly all of these. We were looking, and I just couldn't really find anything I really wanted. And then he started picking these out, and I'm really glad he kept looking because he found some really good games from Mr. Money, which is a chain of pawn shops around our local area. So, anyways, these were all $2 each as well, which is really cool.
The first one here is missing the insert, but is Crash the Wrath of Cortex.
Really good shape. The disc looks pretty good. The manual's in nice shape, but yeah, like he said, someone tore the plastic off all the way around the case, and the insert's completely missing. But it's all right because the game is still in there, and it's in really good shape. So not bad.
Lego Star Wars 2, the original trilogy.
Greatest hits, but it's in very good shape.
Mortal Kombat Armageddon.
Also in very good shape. Complete.
Star Wars Episode 3.
Revenge
of the Sith.
Revenge of the Sith, greatest hits. And that's in pretty good shape as well. I think I have that one black label. I'm not positive though, but anyways, still pretty good game. Star Wars. We found a lot of Star Wars games, which is pretty cool.
Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater.
Also in really good shape. Complete 100%. And then the last one was an Xbox game.
Freedom Fighters.
Also in really good shape. So very cool. So that was, all those were $2 each from the local pawn shop, Mr. Money. And really cool to find those because I went there a week before this and found some games as well. I showed that in the last video. So very exciting to get games each week from there. We decided to go there, twice. And so that was pretty cool. Within, a week and a half time, there was, 2 stacks of games that I found there, which was awesome. So that's cool. All right, then we went to Goodwill, which is really exciting. I'll go ahead and show what we found, and then Tyler will show his, another PSP game that he found. But he found these PS2 games for me, but he wants me to say them because they're kind of hard titles to, some are kind of hard to pronounce. I'll probably butcher them as myself, but they'll be the reason why this title is named this week. But the first 2 games here are actually NES games, which is really exciting. I hardly ever see NES games at Goodwill. And they're nothing great, but they're really nice labels, and they will be upgrades for my collection. And they were $2 each, which is really good. But the first one here is Captain Skyhawk. And this game is in mint condition. I mean, maybe played once or twice. Took it out of the box, and that was pretty much it kind of condition, which is amazing. And then the other one here is Top Gun, the second mission. Again, like I said, nothing exciting, but the game labels are really nice, and they're just really, really cool to find games at Goodwill like that. They played first try, both of them, on my front loader, so that was really, really cool. So, cannot complain for $2 each for NES games. That's really cool. Alright, now we have 3 PS2 games here. They're all RPGs, and they're the reason for the title this week. And these were all $2 each, guys. This is incredible. I was really happy that Tyler found these, and they were just, they just kept coming off the shelf one after the other, and I was like, oh my gosh. So this was really cool. So the first one here is Champions Return to Arms, black label. It is 100% complete. It had Champions of Norath in it with it, but it was a completely destroyed copy of it. The whole top was scratched off and everything. We decided to leave it because you can't do anything with those, but it's, it was a bummer because we could have got 2 really good games for the price of one, but it was just a completely destroyed copy of that game. But at least the one that's supposed to go in this case was in good shape, so that's cool. So there's that one. And then we've got Monokamiya, Alchemist of Elravis. I think that's how you pronounce it. I am probably butchering it, but that's the best I can pronounce it. But that one's in very good shape, and that one's also 100% complete. A really thick manual. This game is pretty heavy, which is crazy, but for those RPG titles, they have to be. So, and then the last one I already have, but it's in pretty good shape as well, and that is Okage Shadow King. I'm not sure how to say that one, but that's probably butchering it, but you get the idea. And that one's also 100% complete in very good shape. So, again, $2 each for RPGs is an amazing deal. I cannot complain getting games like that for PS2. That's just awesome. So I'll be keeping 2 of them and then selling 1 of them because I already have it. Unless it's an upgrade, I can check. But other than that, it was still cool to find it because why not? So then Tyler will go ahead and show the one PSP game that he found, which was pretty cool. This is a not too high dollar game, but it's still kind of up there in price range, so it's really cool.
And that is Marvel Ultimate Alliance 2.
And it's in very good shape. It looks brand new, and it's got, you know, complete manual and everything, so that's very cool. And that one was $2 as well, I think. Yeah. So very cool. All right. Then also while we were at Goodwill, this was cool. This stuff just kept coming out, and like, you know, it was coming out for us. Like, we were finding it. I mean, it was already on the shelf and stuff. People could have been seeing it all day long, but no one had found it yet. So we just kept looking around, and we have here an Xbox 360 Elite console. It's really good shape, and it didn't have the cords or controller or anything, but I hooked this baby up and it works 100%. It's only the 4GB model, but it's not too bad. It's really, really smooth running, really clean. I could not complain. But $10, guys, $10 for an Xbox 360. I cannot complain, especially a newer model. I mean, that's really cool. So I decided to pick it up. I have an AV and an aftermarket controller. I just don't have a power cord that I can put with it. But I could probably sell it off, you know, without a power cord. It's probably not going to sell as much, but it will sell. So that's really cool. So $10, I cannot complain. And then right next to it, we have the tank, which I like to call it, but that is the original Xbox. It's in pretty good physical condition. It was really dirty. I spent probably 45 minutes cleaning this thing up. But this, again, didn't have any cords, but it did come with an original controller. And it's like an older one, I think, an older model, I'm not sure, but it has the green center instead of like the black one. So I thought it was kind of odd. I'd never seen one like that before. But anyways, it came with the official controller. Again, it didn't come with the, I found out what these are, the breakaway cables on the ends. They have to have them, I'm pretty sure, to work with the Xbox. So this one didn't have one. But I did end up hooking up this Xbox. It did work intermittently. I mean, it loads games sometimes and sometimes it won't. But I got it to work half the time. And I tested all the previous Xbox controllers that I've shown you guys, and all those controllers do work, so that's very exciting. So, anyways, I'm going to hang on to the original Xbox, even though it doesn't work all the time. It's mainly for me to test controllers and games and stuff as best I can. If eventually I have to upgrade it, I will, but for now, at least I have an original Xbox I can test stuff with, so that's very cool. So the original Xbox with the controller was $10 as well, so that's very exciting. I cannot complain. Alright, and then this last piece here, which was really cool to find. I usually don't buy stuff like this, but it was $4.50. It was half off for us. All the stuff was half off that we got from Goodwill because our friend George up there had a, you know, buy $100 worth of stuff or more, get your entire purchase half off. And so we threw our stuff in with his stuff, and he bought it for us, and I paid for it afterwards. But anyways, this was going to be $9. We got it for $4.50, and that is the Xbox 360 steering wheel here in very good shape. It's the, you know, the one that's, you know, Ethernet hookup, and it came with the foot pedals here. It's in very good shape. It was just a little dirty, but I ended up cleaning it up, and this thing was $4.50. These things go probably for $50-$60 at least, which is incredible. So this was a really cool find. It does work. I hooked it up, and it's really good shape, just for, you know, the minor wear and marks to it from being in Goodwill and all that, but other than that, it was really exciting to find, so I could not complain for $4.50. So, very cool finds this week, guys. But that is going to do it for this video, guys. Hope you guys liked. Thank you for liking, subscribing, sharing, telling your friends. It really helps us out. It really makes us feel good about ourselves coming back every week, being able to share the cool stuff that we find to you guys. And it's just awesome to be able to come back and have a good fan base and have people expecting more. So that's really fun and cool idea for us to build up every week. So I just love it. So thank you guys a lot. Hope you enjoyed. As always, happy gaming. We will see you guys next time. Take care, guys. See you later.
Bye, guys.